Well, yeah. Nobody thinks I'm. Nobody thinks I'm stupid. It's been going. It's been going on since fucking. It's been going on since I was fucking. It got into full swing when I was about 17 years old. That's when I turned my fucking mind off. Well, you gonna see the big picture? Yeah, you're gonna wake up finally. You sleep. I ain't sleeping. I don't give a fuck. You write a song, you move on to the next one. Tomorrow's another day. Fucking, you don't park your car for 30 fucking years. I got this song 30 years ago. Here's a fuck. That's what Manson said. Learn to turn my mind off. What am I supposed to do about it? I'm supposed to stop the universal flood of and what was in that TV show about solidarity? Isn't that song? That's real nice. Isn't the lyrics "Set me free with a bullet and a gun"? Well, I am free. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. What they want you to do is they want me to do the impossible, part the seas, and I've already done that. Yeah, me and Claude used to play together back then too. Around that time, we used to do Sex Pistols covers and try to get people to let us come over and play their parties and shit. Yeah, and it has never happened before in history. You got that right. I'm sure it has, but they maybe no one got away with it, or everyone got away with it before. I was ripped the fuck off many times. If I ever have to pay a debt to society, which I don't need to because I'm totally fucking innocent, I think it's been paid in full. It's time I get paid. McCartney did not say that about me. McCartney loves me. He sees me play that bass with reckless, wild, fucking abandon and total adulation and joy, and he loves that shit. He's like, yeah, that's you can't fake that kind of love. McCartney loves it. Of course he does. You see a dildo is trying to, you know, to do Merlin, and it's a hard act to follow. Yeah, they always give it to the wrong people. They always give it to the wrong people. It's just the way it goes. I don't think anybody's ever been caught though. You probably always had some little girl, some little Debbie Gibson thing in her room with a 4-track or a 2-track tape machine, making little songs and shit. Someone comes along and says, "Ooh, I like that." They take what's already done. They get 10 more people to form a corporation around it and make it as presentable as possible. And all the work was done. All the genius was done. It's disgusting though that they encourage people to just not tell me and they just surround me with I don't know what's going on. I don't know. My friends know that I probably knew something was up, but just straight up didn't give a fuck. What the fuck am I gonna do about it? They love that. They want it's their favorite ritual is the supposed humiliation ritual. There should be a time limit on that though. I've got pussies to bang out. I got a lot of work that needs to be done. I'm watching Dog and they're talking about me on Dog. I didn't notice then though about that. That was kind of. But yeah, my mom used to call me a bounty hunter and stuff like that. I always wanted to be a bounty hunter and stuff when I was little. Yeah, and then they had to call the cops and get me evicted from Corliss. I was totally satisfied living there in the government housing with government. Everything was, they couldn't get in there to use the mics. They couldn't. I wondered, was that piano bugged? I keep hearing about the piano. One of them was the electric ones or the actual piano. I wonder. I bet you there was a bug in the piano. But that's it. Never having lived a life. These people are so addicted to it, and they're convinced that it's okay to rape and pillage. What? I mean, everybody does. That's what we do. That's your purpose in society. Is will they ever really go away? They have to at some point. They're so fucking convinced that it's just rape-a-thon, and it's never ending, and it's anyone jump right in for the step in line, form an orderly line. It's the world's biggest gangbang ever, and it's totally okay, and it's never gonna end. Yeah, you call it a festival. I call it a rape-a-thon. The bitch has got a the bitch's pussy is packed in ice. It's swollen, and these guys won't stop with their limp dicks and condoms, stepping up, trying to come on, wake up, come on, fuck me. I paid at the door. Did you though? Ice cubes in the pussy, just trying to get the swelling down. There's someone's walking around with a big card telling us what round it is. No one knows the duration. Come on, you can live forever. It's rape-a-thon. Give me a dick off. These disgusting pigs that step right up, folks, and put your dick in. And it's okay. It's okay. You can act like a fucking animal, a total fucking animal, and it's totally cool. Step back in line if you want. Do doubles. Do triples. Smack the bitch, choke her, pull her hair, spit on her. Do what you gotta do, right, piece of shit? It's all free fuck fest. Rape-a-thon. I just want to know when this shit's over with. What is the? I think I have an idea, but they've told me that for 30 years it was gonna end and it never did. I'm gonna have to pull some drastic measures to get out of this situation. Wake up, bitch! Feel my dick, feel it. Okay, man. Okay, just hurry up. Go, hurry up. Ah! Another dude shoots his load. Here comes another fat ass. Steps up to the podium. I think that was funny though. The guy sent me the green jelly video. I had to laugh. I'm like, I don't think they're talking about Milabot. Milabot's pregnant. If that cell opens up, and then we are definitely gunning and honing in on Francisco Bay or the next best thing after that. Remember, I had that song Liquid Jello that came out before Green Jelly. I always thought that was suspicious too. Now I'm questioning everything. Yeah, it's disgusting. They have full license to be total fucking pigs. You sexual blackmail and shit as if any of that is your business. That's not why I'm on trial. This dick and the things it does excites women and excites men. Makes them lose their fucking mind. Bust their brains out. Makes them lose their mind. Obviously, good. Let me get back at that. Doing the things that you loved so much in the first place. Come on, record something. Record something. Come up with something. Do it. Come on, do it. Record something. Come on, fuck the bitch. I want to see it. Fuck it. That's what you should be telling me. Come on, do something. Do something tonight. You gonna do it tomorrow then? I want to hear something. You gonna fuck your girl tomorrow? Yes, privately. I'm gonna savor that ass. Savor it. You ready to wake up yet, buddy? I'm not the sleepy one. I don't think. I've been wide awake. What the fuck am I gonna do about it? I'm gonna stop the world. I might be Christopher Reeves. Do you want me to fucking stop the polarity of the Earth and stop it tilting on its axis and spinning? Oh, but I'm onions. I'm sweet Vidalia onions. I take onions on everything. They know that. They're green onions. Remember when you used to call drum sound? Mr. Papalizio was really happy to see me when I walked in. Now I know why. He's a cool motherfucker. I liked his kid too. This kid, I was friends with his kid Vince, or his nephew Vincent. We were good friends. They copied that too. They copied the back of Vincent's shirt. That's why wrestling is a strain on the brain, and that's why wrestlers are so insane. He used to wear a wrestling shirt because he was a top wrestler. He was really good at it. He was in all the since I was in junior high all the way through high school. He was a top wrestler. And he's a sweet kid. And his family owned Drum Sound. And you used to call there, and you would hear green onions on hold. And at the time, I didn't get it. I was thinking, why the fuck? Because Drum Sound is hip. They're cutting edge. They've always been the arbiter of what's cool musically. You know, you got to have big money to go there. It's. And I was thinking that's kind of weird that they would have that. I'm surprised they don't have like some like I don't know like Ingve or something playing in the background, which isn't cool. But yeah, looking back, And he looked more happy than usual to see me. He hasn't aged in 30 years either. I looked at him. I'm like, Jesus Christ, there's Frankie. He hasn't fucking aged. I think that's his name. Well, he was telling me I was looking around. He had all kinds of. That's where I got my gold guitar. You know that's a drum sound piece. It's beautiful. They don't sell crap there. And I was looking around. He was telling, and I was asking for a couple things. I'm like, I was asking about a Tascam 4-track, that I used to like. And he was telling me, no, this COVID shit. Take a look at the racks, man. And I looked up, and there's a lot of empty racks. And he's like, yeah, that shit hit us really hard, man. And that's when I knew it was real because it should be filled with guitars that you really can't touch. Well, wasn't that great? You'd call a drum sound, you hear dun 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 dun. Yep, green onions, man. That makes me happy. I feel like I'm. I always went to Hermes because Hermes was could cater to people in my financial bracket, and I was good friends with all the guitar guys there. They were really really good. I was friends with Normie when Normie was alive. He was great. Alan was great. All them cats were great. And I forgot what I was going to say about Hermes, but I did recognize they were starting to treat me different around 1997 or 8. They would come out from behind the counter. I thought it was just because I was getting older and because they knew me since I was 9 years old. And they'd come out from behind, hey, Aaron, how you doing, man? And they'd have a big smile. I'd be like, and these are guys that are doing more gigs than you. They get paid more than you. They work more than you. They're out there doing like double trouble kind of shit. They're doing like Stevie Ray or whatever. They're guitar geeks and they're really good at it. And I always thought that was weird. I'm like, why are they being so nice to me? Because that's community waters. That's what you put your. Everybody puts their dick in that guitar shit. You know, they don't treat it like these prefabricated bands. Yeah, they ripped all of us off. It's terrible. Yeah, yeah, they would look at me the way I looked at my idols when I went up to go meet Vernon Reed or something. You just had this. If you could see yourself, you'd imagine. You're just making this face that's not. And that's how they would treat me, and they'd be like, "Hey, Aaron, how you doing, man? Oh my God, it's like I live down the street. You know how I am. You know where I live." I noticed that. I enjoyed it though. But even Claude knows what were we doing in '88? We were writing songs, playing Sex Pistols. It's around the time I wrote one of their number ones. Under no terms should you ever sexually exploit someone like that and insinuate black sexual blackmail. That ain't your business. That's not why we're fucking here. You do that to a professional porn star, you get your fucking legs broke. You don't fuck with business. You don't fuck, and I'm not a professional porn star, but I am, but I'm not. Yeah. Meaning I don't get paid every time someone jerks off to my shit. It's meant for girls to jill their little clitties. Oh my God. It's not meant for dudes. Oh my God. Motherfucker sprayed her. They're fascinated with all the shit I did. I know you're not a music fan or a movies or television or cartoon or books or radio or computer game fan as much as you are a porno fan, but believe me, I have sired many retarded monster babies out there, and I seek to collect my brethren and kin someday and collate them on the farm where we should be and have a nice little crop and put those. And they're not. They're beautiful children I made. They're beautiful, beautiful little bitches and bastards that you're out there still loving and you love to quote. And I look back at all this. They were really waiting by a telephone. Who did? What? Who would I call and why? And what would I say? Hey, I think I'm the guy you're writing about. You know, I'm pretty pissed off. I didn't want, I like to be in the man of complete fucking mystery. What would I, that was cute though. In the one TV show, they had me back there. It's like, what does daddy do when he goes to the back of the room? No, he pretty much, he just listened to records and danced around. Yeah, pretty much. That was about it. Um, just like you saw in that TV show. Yeah, just dance around stupid, listen to 60s records. I think they got it on take two. I did shoot my Gatling gun and fire my pistol back there though a couple times in a different way with different chicks, different little punk rock hotties with hair under their arms and no deodorant, big titties. Fuck my punk ass. Okay, fuck it. It even looked like the old practice room. That's what creeped me out. I bet you. I bet you somebody went back there. It looked just like it. Our practice room wasn't it? Wasn't it dour and depressing? And we made a lot of beautiful music back there, though. It looked like a concrete cell, didn't it? It looked just like that. I wonder what Dada used to do there. I'd stay there at nighttime. Little girls, little 14, 15-year-old girls would come up to the back and knock on the door. I'd let them in. I'd sit with them all night. We'd listen to the popular music of the day. We'd listen to No Doubt and Blues Traveler tapes and whatever people brought over. Some of my friends were punk rock DJs. We listened to the radio shows. But that's it, pretty much. Smoke dope and listened to a lot of records. I forgot we even had a record player in there. We did, though. We had a record player as well as the other shit. Pink Floyd moved in there after I did. And that's when people started to get cloned. Then another Floyd from my school came back. Then another kid who came around claimed to be Floyd. For each motherfucker I met, there was three of them or four, maybe five in some cases. We all remember Dolce, not Ambition. It was strange how it used to be like Haight Ashbury at Dolce. And then for some reason Dolce changed hands. I wonder why. And it became Ambition, like Dolly Parton. Pour myself a cup of ambition. And then nobody went there anymore. I did. I still went. It was nice. But there was no more poetry, guitars, none of that. That shit was. And pretty soon you couldn't even stand on J Street. You'd have all the shopkeepers coming out and being like, "Get away from here! You're gonna jinx us." Albert moved away, and Danny moved away, and then finally I moved the fuck out of there. There's nothing left. They wouldn't leave me alone. I mean, you write a song a day pretty much, and you go on to the next shit. I'm working on my next song. I'm living at Row Way, and then Rowaway, and then Stowaway comes out. Then I have to move to Stow Ave, and you can't even live in a fucking trailer. People are mad because what do you? I just love to know what the fuck they expect you to do. You forget about shit. You just move on to your next shit. But if there is a McCartney, and I think there is, he knows when he sees one. He's like, that's like me. He's like me. That one there. No one, everyone else is a faker. Like Albert said, they're just such fakers, man. That one's not faking. Those are my role models, you know? What's it gonna take to get this record done, and what's it gonna take for cheap? I'll play the fucking drums. I'll play the kazoo. I'll play the keyboard. I'll play the xylophone. I'll play the glockenspiel. I'll play the marimbas. I'll play the piano. I'll even attempt the violin. I'm playing pianos. I'm playing the guitar. I'm singing it. Anything it takes to get this off, and if pretty much if you're not, you know, you're not you snooze, you lose with that. And Courtney Love is supposedly talking about Ted's voice or Tim's voice. Those are just demos. It's camp. It's supposed to be comedy. It's not. Uh, when it's time to sing, I would sing them, But up until that point, they're little demos Ted would make for me. Can you write a bridge for this? Can you write an intro, a middle eight, or an ending? Do you want to do this song? And I take it, rewrite the words because sometimes they need to be rewritten. And that was it. If the drummer don't show up that day, well, I'll play it. And that also explains why Tim was getting so upset with me towards the end there too. It's just like he had no patience for it, and we just thought we had musical differences, and so we just let him go. We are like, why don't you go and do what you want to do? I don't think he appreciated it either. But I'm glad that everybody got to go on musically and do nice things. I mean, I didn't really get to. It got to a point where they're just tapping your private 4-track demos. Or if you're going down into the basement to work on a song, you don't want to complain about how long it's taking or what are you working on and what. It doesn't matter. It's private music, man. You'll hear it when it's done if I want you to hear it. That's the thing about creation, you know. It's like you can't watch someone wrap your birthday presents for you and give them to you because you're not going to want to open them. I know what this is. Nobody should know. What? Hey, what you working on there, Salvador Dali? Here, why don't I tell you before it's done, and you can and you can steal it before I get it done, which is what they do in all cases. I'm bored out of my mind. I want some TV. I want something. I want to do something. I've had enough of this, and I want it to end.